Today we're going to review the 21-inch Witzman Duffel. This whole quest started when I was looking for something that would hold a laptop, my camera gear, and a tripod. So we have a 17-inch laptop. We have this bag over here is about, somewhere between 10 to 12 inches long and about 8 to 9 inches high. And inside here, just to give you a sense of how big it is the camera. This is Sony a6000 camera here, and also in here there's room for many different lenses. So I have in here 3 different lenses and a few other little small brushes and accessories like that. So this goes in the bag, and here's another bag where I just put like chargers, batteries, and other kind of little accessory things. And I have a hard drive. This is a container for a hard drive, and in here I have my plug for the laptop itself. And as I mentioned, we got a 1,000-pound 17-inch laptop, and we have a tripod. So back to the bag. This bag is 21 inches. I think it's a really great bag. I love this bag. It's good. I think if you were going to go for a hike or a weekend or so forth, I think this is really a great size, perfect size for it. Again, 21 inches long. And when you look at this bag, I think it's looking at it, I think it's not chintzy. I think the zippers are really strong. Everything runs pretty smoothly. The only thing, I think these handles here, this is plastic. I don't know, I would say plastic as opposed to rubber or something, whatever that stuff is. I'm not a chemist. But the whole thing is, I think sooner or later this might crack. I don't think it's really chintzy, but it could possibly crack. This little, I don't know what you call these little clamp things. It's metal, and I've seen heavier duty ones. And this little thing here, little clip is, I'd say that's probably not the most sturdy thing. I wouldn't put anything really heavy hanging on this. A water bottle or something I think would be fine. Any more than that, I think I'd question. But aside from that, love this bag, very strong bag. And just to show you guys what the pockets are, this one comes down. There's a pocket here. This pocket goes right about to this point here. So, a map, a trail map or something like that. There's another bag, another pocket that comes around here. And this one's actually pretty deep. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the bag, if you can see there. So I can, that's a pretty, I like how many compartments in here. And then if you were to fasten this guy back up to here, you're in good shape. Now, on the side, the way you get into this bag is you come in through the side here, and everything's horizontal, and I guess that's why they call it a duffel. You can see here, I don't know if you can see, but there are pockets for your pens and different things you can put here. And there's also a section for your laptop here. So it pretty much has whatever you're looking for. What's cool about this bag, I think, is that number one, you can hold the handle like this to hold this horizontally, carry it like a briefcase. I think it's a little bit too long for me to carry as a briefcase, but I'm a little guy, I don't know, maybe you can. So that's kind of cool, you can carry it this way. The other thing you can do is you can use it as a backpack. And what's cool about that is you can turn this over like this, and there's actually, you can't really tell, but you can unzip this guy like that. And this flap comes over, so what you can do is you roll this guy up. There's a Velcro strip here, and you can just do the Velcro strip up here, and all of a sudden this rolls up, and you have these straps that you can use as a backpack, and you have these strips here that you can use for, obviously a little bit of ventilation and what have you. So now you have a little backpack as opposed to just a briefcase duffel. What's also really cool, I forgot to tell you, on top of this bag, I call it the top here, there's a little pocket that kind of just horizontally takes up this part of the bag, and they give you these straps. Now this strap actually I think is pretty hefty. The clips are nice metal, they're pretty strong. And when you look at this bag, there's a couple of hooks here. So this is the horizontal handle, there's a couple of hooks. And what you can do is you can strap this guy in like this. You can strap this guy in over here like this. And you can use this as a messenger bag. As opposed to some of the other bags that I've seen, I think this one's actually not too bad. I think these clips are really strong. I think they're pretty powerful, you know, powerful. I think they're strong enough to pretty much carry something pretty heavy. And then just put this right in, put it right on the top here, and zip this up. So, with no further ado, let's talk about fitting all this stuff in. So, we're going to go in through the side, obviously, like I mentioned earlier. So we're going to put first we'll try the 10,000 pound 17-inch laptop. So you can see, putting this guy in here, because the zipper, you know, when you have it, it's probably long enough. I'm going to guess it's 17, 18 inch, but when you put it like this, it shrinks the width down a little bit. So you have to put this in a little bit sideways. Oh, we have an issue. I guess the 17-inch barely fits. So I think, like, if you just put it in and you don't put it in that laptop space and you put it on top, you're fine. But I really, as you can see, I'm having a hard time. I could get it in there, but it took some doing, and the bag has to be empty. And if you were to continue doing this, I bet you're going to end up scratching up your laptop, so I probably wouldn't do that. So let's not use that laptop. Here's a 15-inch laptop, and the 15-inch goes in very easily. So let's say 17-inch will fit, but you're going to have to do some kung fu fighting. Now, then you have the camera bag. Put this in here. And, you know, all the other accessories that I have. You can see it really fits in here really easily. That's not going to be any issue. Having a 17-inch laptop might be. And you close this up. So, what I would do for the tripod, on the side there's like a little, you know, I think most people put drinks in here. There's a strap here. They have that on both sides if you have a lot of stuff and you want a kind of extra security or whatever. So what I would do with this is put one of the heads and one of the legs in here, and then I would just strap this guy in. First you'll undo these clasp, but you can change the length of the strap here. And I would just strap this in like so, and close this up, and here you go. So I think overall, great backpack / duffel bag. I'm surprised actually, you know, I just got this. I didn't try to put the 17-inch laptop in. Width-wise it's great, but I'm just really surprised with the opening if the 17-inch didn't fit. But aside from that, a great bag. I can totally see using this on the weekends and so forth. Strong bag, plenty of clips that you know, to put other stuff on. You know, there's a link at the bottom of this review if you guys would. It would be great if you would order that way if you were interested. But aside from that, hope all is great. Happy day. Thank you.